Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here's the Cleveland offense, and here's Baker Mayfield, former Heisman Trophy winner, ready to go at quarterback.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burgess. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Baker Mayfield.
Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Back at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Mayfield finding Hooper there for a Cleveland first.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Mayfield. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Complete to Le'Veon.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First carry for Nick Chubb. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper.
Austin Hooper.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
Mayfield off the play fake.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb.
Nick Chubb.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think that.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Travis Fulgham, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown.
From the 6. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And this is caught by Watkins.
Allen's pass.
And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
First down, Bills.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
So pin that one on the rookie right tackle.
Remember those days when the right side was simply the run-blocking side? Now you're doing some of the better pass rushers in the league. It'll make you a little jittery.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Brings up 3rd down.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. And he fends him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A.J. Epinesa. Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 3rd and long for Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here for the 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2-yard line.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was brought down by Patrick.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score, Browns 14, Bills nothing.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Complete to TJ.
Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And the Bills first down.
They'll run on first down with Singletary and give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Singletary. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Singletary, they'll run for it. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. But we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. A gain of 3, 2nd down. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
The 9-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the ground, it's Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, called it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a draw play. This is Bell. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Shrugs him off. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
TJ Yeldon, the Bills.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 12. First down, Bills.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On first down, Singletary, and tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard, stop short of the 35.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary, and he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Throwing is Allen on third. Over the middle, he's got Watkins.
Allen's pass.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
And the Bills' first down.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown, Browns.
So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
A first down carry now for Yeldon. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Tackle made right at
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On the counter, this is Singletary. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Bills.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Carl Joseph. He's at the 30, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Down Brown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back onto the field. And I guess right now as we look at some of his struggles today, the term next play really applies here. He's got to move on.
I love where your head is on that because that's where his head needs to be. Exactly what you said. Yes, there have been mistakes made, but he's got to move on and play the next play as if it didn't happen, keep his confidence up. But how about the guys on the defensive side of the ball? They've got to be feeling great about what's going on right now. They've already gotten to him a few times. They want to keep that up. Maybe they can pick off a few more.
They disrupted already for 3 INTs. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up second.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
4 yards to go.
Allen to throw once more. Allen hit. He lost the football. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now it's Peterson. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going. But we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So let's search for that patience here now. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones. And it's 3rd down. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. We'll check on his status when we get back. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. 30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Allen's pass.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield over the middle, complete. That's Burgess. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this one a 41-yard attempt. Seibert's kick is good.
It is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
31. Bills.
So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
Bills take over.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And the half will begin with a touchback. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
He's to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half. But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Well, the first play in the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's McKenzie. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's McKenzie. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Buffalo.
Allen now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McKenzie. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 44. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much, last. Allen hit. He lost the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back.
Baker Mayfield sacked.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled? One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off near the 44, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
By the Bills.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. When you play in the back 7 on defense, That's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the gun, Allen. This is caught, Watkins. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Singletary. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
1st and goal, Buffalo.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to punch it in with Yeldon. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1.
Short of the goal line.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you got all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision, let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
They run it again with Chubb. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
4-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. In 3rd quarter action, appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Gets through and now an opening. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now a run with Singletary. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team.
Oh, they're on him too. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Able to get the pressure, get a paw on it, knock it down, and then go and grab it and take it into the end zone. What a play. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. This is Yeldon on the dump-off. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
And the Bills first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Allen's pass. Complete.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down.
Brings up
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Pass incomplete. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time, and it's 3rd and 5. It's 3rd. Again, they'll throw with Allen.
yards.
Over the middle, complete. It's McKenzie. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Operating from the red zone now. Allen firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
14.
Stephon Diggs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills are in for 6.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
A gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
on 3rd down, here's Bell. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Well, now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bills
first down, Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again, Allen. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, Allen. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about it.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Well, he had the big run to get down there, so you got to let him finish it off, don't you?
I think so, but what I liked even more, the fact that he wanted to finish it off. How many times have we seen a guy break off a big run, and we see that universal sign where he's tapping his helmet to get me out of the game? No! Stay out on the field and enjoy the benefits of the success you created.
And he hits pay dirt because of it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
4th down.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb.
Number 24.
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.